So I'm in the Sabri, one of the oldest sections of Sabri. Sabri happens to be one of the oldest neighborhoods in Benghazi. This is my uncle's sweet shop here. And just in front of it, whenever I pass by, something calls me to come hang out in this area. I don't know why. Something has been like beckoning me or urging me or pushing me to, for whatever reason, hop over the mounds of trash that surround the perimeter of the wall and make my way to the center here. Now once I have, I found obviously old stones. These are not recent. These remind me of anything of the stones of Tokara, of Talmedia, of Shahat, of Susa. These are old stones quarried long time ago. Only recently, I think, they brought to the surface here. But all this could be just talk until you come down here and you see what was literally an old graveyard that Gaddafi either bulldozed over, or something was left to fester in time. Now, how do I know it's an old graveyard? Well, it's either an old graveyard or I dug this up a little while ago. Just kind of creeped out to touch it because it looks like a kid's jaw. It's definitely not a sheep, not a monkey or anything like that. That's a human, probably an adolescent nibula or tibula or whatever. Mandible. See? You don't have to be a doctor. Education in America is good enough to where people who actually pay attention in class can spot out certain things. And this, for sure, is a thing. Now, I could just go by old stones and jawbones I find everywhere. Or, perhaps, this might make my point. An old well. I'm thinking it's a well with steps going down to it. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and see how far I can dig down in there. Now, okay, so you found some old sticks and some rocks, and you found what looks maybe like a human jawbone that when you dug out with your fingers out of the ground, it was like a half an inch down in the ground. You saw like a tooth sticking out. Okay, that's all well and good, but then I find, let's see here. Oh, there it is. Now, in Tokara, Talmedia, everywhere else, there are caves, many of them that have been excavated, many that have not. There's an opening for one. What are you trying to say? I mean, that's just a hole in the ground, you idiot. Okay, sure, maybe that's a hole in the ground. But this is anything but a hole in the ground. Anything but a hole in the ground. If anything, this is like an old grave. Most likely, if it was excavated, you'd find at least a couple feet under this sand. It might have even been a room, not just a grave. It connects to a couple other little rooms right here, which are equally interesting. That's what I love about Libya. There's history literally everywhere you look. It's just a matter of knowing what to look for. And unfortunately, I have no idea. But I found something, so I'm going to keep looking.